Love you. Oh, hi. Hi!
Welcome to another episode of See You Next Tuesday.
Hide the body. Hide the body.
You weren't eating munchkins?
You
No.
might-
You would never. Why would we
They
do
were
such a thing?
stale. A little bit,
This
but
is
I-
not a rerun, even though all three of us are here. It's 2 weeks in
They
a
know
row.
it's not a rerun because I'm not wearing a black shirt because it was laundry day, so I had to wear a shirt of color.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a shirt of color.
I
A
threw
shirt,
a hoodie
well,
on.
I mean, a not black shirt, so a shirt
So
that
a
involves.
person of color is wearing a shirt of color.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. See, I was
Yeah.
on that. I was thinking the same thing.
We always do
Whoa.
introductions, but I think everybody knows us. But I think
Yeah, we're
we have
good.
to-
I think we could
You know,
change
In
things.
case it's your first time here, Kathy Arnold,
True.
Carla Okerson, the hostess with the mostest, Emily Santoses. Oh,
That I like that.
Thank you. I like it too.
But why can't it's saying
Thank you.
starting soon still? I
I'm-
can't get
I'm
on.
on it,
Are
though.
we?
What?
Come
We're on the clock. We're
And
on, right?
Heather is watching, and Nick
Heather's
is watching. Heather,
Hi.
Heather, this is your last show.
We're,
You're
kicking,
out of
we're
state,
blocking her.
Long
No,
distance
she's
show.
gonna be here forever.
yeah.
Because next week you will be here and hopefully live in studio
Hell yeah.
with us.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Because that would be awesome.
Trying to get her. Just give her a
We
little
already
bit
have
of-
her.
No, like
Oh, get her
on
here.
here.
Oh, okay.
You know? Oh, there are times where people like to watch from a distance.
She likes
Let's
to
see if
watch.
she
Huh? She's
wants
voyeuristic.
to come
She likes to
this way.
watch. I bet.
All right. Anyway, so why do I feel like we're very tight?
We are.
Like,
We're a little snug.
Yeah,
but, you know.
we are a little
it's-
snug,
it's
right?
fine now.
I
Snug
did,
and
a couple, I
above.
did a couple of munchkins. I might be wider than I was before. Saying.
She ate a couple of munchkins. I had one.
I can't.
Jelly
Guys, wait,
donut.
speaking of being fat,
Mm-hmm. Really?
there are very people who are very angry at me for making fun of the maxi pad in the
Oh,
ear
that's
thing.
amazing. Why would they
Yeah,
make fun
but
of
then
you?
they were also super mad at me because I'm fat.
You're
like-
not.
But you're not
But,
fat.
no, but they said I was like 600 pounds. But that's okay. Like I haven't weighed myself in a while.
Wait,
I'm
Oh,
not-
'cause you were on that
Are
show.
we going right into this?
Yeah, we're going right into
We're going
it.
right
We're going right in.
Yeah.
You were on that show, 600-pound line?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
they said. They
okay,
said I should be on
alright.
my 600
Well, I
pound
think you,
life.
wait, I'm sorry, time out. I think you need to not spell it out, but I think you need to give the backstory a little bit.
Okay, so there was oh, I'm something in my eye. There was a fellow comedian. I'm trying to keep, I'm trying to leave most of the names out to protect the not so innocent and the innocent. So this fellow comedian posted something about making fun of the people who put the maxi pads on their ear, which is just silly. Whoever you support, if you're putting
know,
feminine hygiene products on your ear, like rethink your life.
I'm waiting for earphones to come out.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
sorry, but that is just horrendous.
Okay.
So-
Good evening, Ann. Ann's watching.
So
Hi, Ann.
a supporter of Trump did not appreciate that. I found it funny,
Okay.
right?
No.
And this guy, we would call him like Ray Poop and Caca,
Okay.
right? So he's like, oh, you think it's funny that the next president of the United States there was an assassination attempt? And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, so like at this point. I try not to like really argue with people about politics.
Right, yeah,
politics.
I
I
try
try to
not-
just keep
yeah.
it funny and just say funny things and
Yeah.
hope that eventually they're like, this sucks. She's not getting mad and I'm gonna leave.
go away,
Right.
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, fake news is my favorite thing to say to anybody. It's like, oh, fake news. And he's like, oh, say that to the family of the dead. I'm like, oh, they're crisis actors. They retired on an island in Bali with $1 million. Right. And he's like, oh, like he's getting all his knickers in a twist.
This is
right.
why she's a funny comedian, people.
So
No.
this is a man, right? Or I'd be like, ish.
I am man.
Yeah.
Hear me roar.
And he's coming at me like sideways, front ways, back ways, up and down.
Oh, he's bending
like,
her over and everything.
He's like, he really thinks he's doing something by like calling me a C word. Like I'm not on a show that's
Cool.
called the C word. Like,
That is the best by far.
so it's like you think you're gonna make me bad by calling me? What?
I'm on a show called The C Word.
Wait, hold on. So it's not time for this yet, right? So.
She was just
So we're
prepared,
going back
I
and
guess.
forth. The person whose post it was now gets mad, not at me, at the way that he's talking to me. So she sends me a message and she's like, just so you know, I told him that he was out of line and he shouldn't have been speaking to you that way. And, keep it civil, keep it funny, keep it light, or, shut the
As
fuck
you-
up about
as
it.
you do.
Yeah. So I was like, listen, don't, I'm like,
I don't know
look,
if that's
I'm like,
sarcasm or
don't apologize for, this poop and caca guy, right? Like you can't control what he does, right? So fine. Then her boyfriend, who's also a comic, messages me.
The one who's posted
The one who
this.
posted it said, hey, like, because at some point he was like, oh, ask these people, they know about me, and I'm rich, and I have a boat, and I own a deli.
Oh, no, that didn't
right?
happen.
I own a deli, I own 2 cars, and I'm like, okay, like, ooh. like, ooh.
Not the deli.
Yeah.
No.
Like, not the deli. We're going to call the deli, like I said, I'm going to keep it, we're going to call it Mima's House of Meatballs.
Okay.
Right? Because Mima is important in the story. Mima has a very, like, big role.
Okay.
So the guy's going back and forth. These people are apologizing. I'm like, we don't need to do all that. This, I guess she said something to him, so the guy puts this big thing on the post about, like, oh, it's just that she's disrespectful and she's a C word and she's fat and she's this and she's that and she's whatever. And anybody who believes the things that she believes must be a mad cow. Calls me a mad cow, which, you know, like, that's like a throwback, a little bovine encephalitis.
Like mad cow disease type of thing.
Cow.
All right, well,
Are you
okay,
a mad
but
cow?
we're mad cows.
We're all mad cows.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I have no
I'm
beef
mad.
with mad cows.
Childless cat.
Childless cat lady. So,
Same. Well, not
So-
really, actually.
Go ahead.
so I decide
Okay.
I'm just gonna like out, you know, I'm gonna piece out of this in a funny way. And I was like, he called me a mad cow. I'm gonna be like, oh, your mama's a mad cow.
Oh,
look.
she's throwing out the yo mama
Right?
jokes now.
So like immediately, like I see that your mama's a mad cow. Everybody, you know, gets a little chuckle, and I peace out,
Yeah.
and I don't have to come back to this, right? In a hilarious turn of events, my phone decides to autocorrect to fat cow,
Nope.
right? So it comes out on the thing. Your mama's a fat cow. Now,
Your mama's a fat girl.
I personally don't see a really big difference insult-wise in calling somebody a fat cow versus a mad cow, because I feel like the fat is implied in the cow,
True.
right? Like most mad cows are also fat, but whatever.
Yeah, you're fat and you're cow.
But then I
Yeah,
notice
yeah,
like
so
that the post has gone up in a way that I don't find particularly funny, so I edit it and go back to mad cow, which was my original intention, but too late. Because the entire family is mad now, because as it turns out,
they're all mad cows.
his mom, Mima, is dead and was apparently fat. I had no way of knowing this. I didn't know Mima.
How the hell were you supposed to know?
How long has she been dead?
I don't know. I didn't even get to do all the who's and the what's and the whys. I didn't get into that.
I didn't get to do the who's
that.
and the what's.
Because
I
I think
get-
more than a few years,
she-
and with decomposition, she's probably not fat anymore.
I mean,
I'm just saying, she's probably not fat.
she also probably, she's not offended.
Probably
She's
not
probably cool with
offended,
it, right? So then I get a message. Well, first his wife goes on a rant about how I have no class, right? And I'm fat. It's always coming back to the fat. Like the fats, these people really have a problem with fat. Now,
Yeah,
mind you, I saw a picture of the guy. Bold of him to be calling anybody fat, right? Because he's an ample man, right? But whatever.
I like the word choice.
Right, so
So
here
I can make it go with
comes
mad cow.
a message, like, so mom poopy caca, comes in, not Mima, the wife, like, just goes on this whole rant about how awful and evil I am and the type of person that I am, and I have no class, and I'm classless, and I'm classless. But then here comes,
Hello, everyone
here
watching.
comes daughter, poopy caca.
Is this?
Yeah, daughter poopy caca. Isabella poopy caca. Not to be confused with my Isabella.
Oh,
This
she
is
ain't
Isabella
poopy
poopy
caca.
caca. And she sends me this message, which is, I understand, like, I don't have class like this.
Drum roll, please.
Right. Now, like, I've never been to, like, etiquette classes or anything, so I can only aspire to this level of class. And she wrote, the only fat cow in this fucking world is you.
Oh,
You
you're
look
the
like
only one.
the only
Wow.
one.
All right.
You look like you belong on my 600-pound life. I mean, so I can have my own reality show. I appreciate that.
No.
Talk about my fucking grandmother like that again. I dare you. You fat fucking piece of shit. Cunt whore bag.
What up, Will?
There's proof you said it too. So don't try to act innocent, you fat fuck. Classy.
I guess she hasn't seen you in a while.
Was that before or after this one?
This
Does
was
she not know what you look
before.
like?
This was last Thursday.
But does she
Right,
not
but
know what
this
you
is what
look
I said.
like?
I was like, listen, I was like, you would have been so much madder at me when I was fatter.
Like, yeah,
Like,
and you
think
weren't
I'm
even fat.
I'm like, you
then.
think I'm fat now and you're
Right.
furious? You would have been so mad.
So
That's my
So
point.
this happened a week ago?
This happened a week ago, almost,
and
and then
thi-
this was yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, they won't let things die like their grandmother.
No.
They won't let
no.
things die like their grand.
No.
So now,
Sorry. Oh, wait, no. Fucking
So now
Coughing,
this
but I don't have
chick-
COVID. Don't worry.
yeah, no. So now this chick pops in.
Maybe.
So now this chick enters the chat just to call me fat and tell me that I'm being
Fat
dishonest.
chat.
Yeah, just to tell me like, oh, I'm lying about what I posted, and I'm like, no, I already explained to your mom, who I wasn't rude to at all, by the way. I'm like, whatever, you want to be mad, feel your feelings. I was trying to be funny. It is funny. I stand by anybody who gets mad when you're like, oh, whatever, your mom, and they're like, oh, my mom is dead. Like, stop. You already know it was not about your mom. Your mom doesn't have a dog in the fight.
Exactly.
It's just something
Yeah.
people say. So, like, relax.
So that was last Thursday, and then after that, you figured you tried to bounce.
Bounce, yeah. But they're not letting me bounce, right? So they keep coming back and they're like, oh, and she has a class and this and that. And she's fat. And also she's fat. And she's fat. Also she's fat. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, she's fat.
This is like high school
Yeah.
fucking Gossip Girl.
Right. So now the dad Poopy Caca is not has not re-entered the chat at this point. So I just have daughter Poopy Caca just coming at me all the time, and I'm like, girl,
Poopy
like,
Caca is the word.
like,
I feel like
girl-
we're on Pee Wee's
Yeah.
Playhouse. Like that's the name, like the word where they go, ah,
So
Poopy
I'm like,
Caca
girl,
versus.
I'm not trying to fight with this child, right? I don't know. She could be 16, she could be 20, but whatever. I'm like, listen, feel your feelings. You feel
She
like
could be 3.
whatever. I'm like, so I'm just like being like, okay, girl, yes, I'm fat. You know, she's like, oh, stay off the pole. And I'm like, what pole? I'm 600 pounds. What pole's holding me? Like, I can't get on
Yeah.
the pole. I'm like, you stay
Oh,
off
so
the
now
pole.
you can go on a pole
Now I can
being
go up. I mean, it's
600
probably,
pounds.
It's probably a reinforced pole.
Like a light pole.
Like,
You're
you know,
right,
like,
a
you know,
light
like, yeah, like the light poles outside,
A
or like, you
telephone
know, a
pole.
telephone pole. But like, it's gonna be a sturdy pole, is my point. But she doesn't want me on the pole. 'Cause she's a nice girl. She has class, so she's telling me, don't get on the pole, girl. You better than that.
Oh, well, that's nice of her to like.
Right,
let
but then
you know
I'm
not
like,
to do
oh,
that.
but I can't do it because I'm 600 pounds. I can barely, my legs can barely hold me up. So, girl, you stay off the pole, right? You same to you. And she was like, oh, go raise your daughters. And I was like, I'll try.
I'll try.
Yeah, and the mom's like, oh, I hope nobody ever talks about you after you're dead to your daughters. I'm like, my daughters would be like, oh, she was fat for a long period of time. She really enjoyed food.
But then she got hot.
But then she got hot. But I was kind of hot when I was chunky.
Not hotter.
I wasn't hotter. You know, I was
Hotter.
like, I was cute. I was cute. Like,
You
I was pulling off chunky nicely, I think.
I would have.
People can pull off chunky nicely.
But then she got lesser fat.
I
like,
can't either,
you know, it was like
actually.
then she
Some
got
people
down
can't.
to 600 pounds, and you know she looked good. Like once I scaled it down and was able to get it to a nice trim 600 pounds. The point is, I'm like, my daughters aren't going to get mad if you say this to them. They're
They
just
don't
going to
give
be
a
like,
crap.
what? They're like, if you say it funny, they're probably going to jump on board with you. Like, be a little funnier. It's not my fault. You don't know how to be clever, but okay, fine. So now, the
wanna
original
come out of them.
poster gets like, she's like, this has gone too far. She also, I guess, used to be heavy. Beautiful woman, by the way, but used to be heavy. I've seen the pictures of her when she was a little bigger.
Wait, who are we
Still
talking about
beautiful.
here?
I gotta tell you, I don't want to tell you, but I don't want to. She's one of the innocent who I would like to protect.
In the family.
No. This is the original poster of the
okay,
post.
got it.
Right? Seen pictures of her before, still beautiful. Beautiful now. Beautifuler, if you will. Fine. But when she was heavy, I guess people were cruel to her. So she doesn't like the fat shaming. She gets upset by it. She shut the whole thing down. And then she messaged these people and she was like, you guys are out of line. Don't talk to people like that. Don't fat shame
good
on my
for her.
post. Yeah, so she did. Well, apparently the whole Poopy Caca family now comes at her all sideways because she does, I don't know, whatever. So they're all going crazy. So I think everything's fine.
She looks and she goes, so we think everything's fine.
I'm just living my best life. Running around, going to concerts. You know, I was
Same,
hanging out with
same.
Colin Quinn.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Doing what
hang
I
out
do.
with fat people.
No,
So
he
you're
does.
good.
Only if it's
I'm
like
joking.
600 pounds and under. So I just made the cutoff.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Emily's. Wake up, girl.
so here I am living my best life, just enjoying everything, drinking coffee like I do, eating munchkins like I don't.
And
then-
I'm just kidding.
Yesterday, I go,
Eat munchkins.
I go and I look at my,
know what to
now
do.
I have a new message yesterday, and I'm like, well,
Oh,
excitement, a new friend. What could it be? Could they be sending me like, you know, it's Monday. Could they be sending me like a inspirational poster?
No,
Maybe like a
not friendly.
kitten,
Not
a
friendly.
kitten holding on to something saying hang in there. It's Monday.
It's a scallywag.
Right?
Something's
Not
happening.
friendly at all.
So I look and
friendly thing.
now I had already blocked all the poopy cacas, right? Because I didn't need any of that poopy caca in my life. So I go and I look, and who is messaging me but the social media account of Meemaw's House of Meatballs, right? And I'm like, what could Meemaw's House of Meatballs have to say to me?
Can I just say though?
Would you like some more meatballs, fatty?
Before you get into it, if you own a business and you're fucking dumb enough to message or post something like what she's about to read to you, you deserve to go the fuck out of business. And if I was Carla, I'd be blowing you up all day on social media. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, well, this is what.
But I'm not Carla. She's much nicer than me.
So I feel like Carla's cunt of the week happened right from the get.
Right.
This
So
is
my
the
cunt of the week is one from last week. So
It's carryover.
so
Leftover
Mima's
cunt.
House of Meatballs messages me and says, "This is a classy joint, Mima's House of Meatballs."
And I quote.
Never
And I
heard of
quote, "I will send someone. I will no, hold on. Let me read it properly. I will someone at one of your events. ...
it. I will some.
And put you in your place. That's a guarantee. ...
Dot, dot, dot.
The last laugh
Don't
is
forget
always
the
the
dots.
best.
Dot, dot, dot.
I'm sure even stupid, unfunny comedian can understand that ... cunt. I don't know if he's signing it cunt, like love cunt, or telling me I'm a cunt. It could be either one.
Is this guy even English? Because that's some bad English.
It is not.
That looks like when you buy something from Amazon from China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like China English right there.
Like, I will someone at your events. Enjoy these balloons, will you?
We guarantee you love long time.
We guarantee you love
product.
long-
And now you are his
Cunt.
cunt of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are someone's cunt of the week.
You are.
Right. So
Whoop.
it doesn't end there though, because I think that's
It's like
funny.
a trilogy.
I know. I think that's funny. A lot of people didn't when I showed it to them. A lot of people were worried.
Did you reply?
I did not. No, I did not.
What?
Wait,
That's-
wait,
he
why are
blocked
they
me.
worried?
Well, because
They think
this
you're
is
gonna get
a
shot in the
this
ear
is
and
a
have to wear a
threatening
maxi
message, right? Well, because like
pad?
the nature of being comedians is you got to put your schedule out on social media,
Yep.
right? So
Yeah.
you know, people know where I'm going to be Saturday. People know I'm going to be Friday. So
That is.
yeah, so people were like, this is a threat, and you know, you got to report this. And I was like, no, these people are dumb. They can't even write. Like they can't. They have no.
Yeah, that person's
like.
like.
So
they
it's like
don't-
whatever.
Are they in
So I'm
this
not
country?
thinking anything of it.
Did you know that guy?
Yeah.
We have to talk later.
Okay. So
Miles said expose the business.
He did.
Oh, who said that?
Miles.
Oh,
My
so we will in private. I don't want anything to like. So we can send out in the thing. We can send it.
Okay.
Now, I put this in Long Island comics because I think it's funny. Long Island comedy scene, right, is where all the comedians go to bitch about each other. So I just go in there. I'm like, you guys think you have beef with other comics? Because all comics always have beef with somebody, right? I'm like, you guys think you have beef? But has a deli ever threatened to kill you?
With actual beef.
With actual beef, like I'm gonna like die in like a drive-by
let them-
meatballing, right? Like I'm just gonna get pegged in the head, like boop, 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 all the meatballs and sauce will be dripping. It's gonna be so dramatic.
Hit that bitch with the liverwurst.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say hit the bitch with the liverwurst because, well, not in those words, because they're the ones that are causing all
Yeah.
those diseases or whatever you call it.
Prosciutto, that's CUNT, which I'd be okay with because I love prosciutto. I'm
Get
just saying.
that bitch with the
It's not the
liverwurst.
olive loaf.
Not the olive oil, please. That's gross. But so anyway, so post this in there, and the comics. Some of them get mad. Some of them are like, he's got some valid points. We hate Carla, you know, whatever it is that they say. But one comic in particular that I date decided to go on Yelp and say this place has terrible customer service and their meatballs stink. And also, this is how they talk to people, right? Another person near and dear to my heart. Isabella, not Poopy Caca, my Isabella, went on and said, this place, in a Yelp, said, this place is giving Olive Garden. Also, this greasy shitbag family threatened my mom, and posted the thing also, right? Now,
You would think they had a sense of humor.
now
Casey
you
Cohen
think
said.
you think like they would understand, like you come at me, you know, like your dad got mad and then he got his wife and his kid involved.
And you left it alone.
And I left it alone, but you came at me and threatened me, maybe like I have, like, you know, I don't know,
People
a
that
couple
love
of
you.
human beings who care about me. And now they're mad. Right? So today, this was yesterday, today I'm like, okay, maybe they'll let this die now because I'm not even answering them. I'm going to say, oh no, I did actually
Get a
unblock,
bulletproof
I did
vest?
unblock and send a message to Isabella Pupikaka and say, if you want to find me, come find me and see how that works out for you. You know,
Nice.
come, just come, see, come check me.
So basically, if we don't see her next week,
It's because I got meatballed.
that's yeah.
But wait, I'm not done. But
Oh!
wait, there's more.
It is a trilogy.
I feel like
Dad,
I'm about to
I
buy-
need
I'm
popcorn.
about to buy a sham wow.
So now,
I'm about to get popcorn.
today I'm in court,
Why?
and
Oh,
because
Josh.
I work,
Yeah.
and
I'm like, because when I go to court, it's
yeah, and I get a text message from Mike, my boyfriend, and it's from a venue where he will be performing on Thursday, saying that a spoofed number messaged
A what?
a spoofed number, like a fake
Uh-huh.
number, messaged the venue and said
Stop.
one of the comedians on this show threatened to RAPE me, and he shouldn't
No.
be on the show.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So there's that. That's a lot. So while all this is percolating, the show that I was on last Thursday in Huntington, I'm going to leave that venue's name out of it, but the person who booked that show, also a comic, right? I'll leave his name out of it because I don't want the poopy cockas coming after everybody, meatballing everybody.
No,
to
you
death,
don't need meatball
right?
and cock. He's
He messages me and he was like, I meant to tell you about this and I forgot, but does this have anything to do with that message from the deli right now? Now, important to note that the message that was sent to Mike's venue, they talk about the preformers and the preformance, formers, and preformed, like the meatballs that they sell that are preformed.
I think they're Chinese.
Okay, so
yeah,
somebody
it
sends a
does look
message.
Like something's from
They have
Amazon.
bad English.
Yeah, so this person sends a message to that venue. My show started at 9. They send it at 9:40 saying, "Oh, one of the preformers on your show called my dead relative a
What's
fat
a
cow."
preformer?
It's called somebody needs to learn how to read.
Yeah,
And
they were
right.
trying to say performer.
Yeah.
It's the person.
Oh, my
it's the person
word.
that goes on before the performers.
They preform.
They preform.
Yeah. So one of your preformers on the show called my dead relative a fat cow.
And with the
the
headline be the postformer?
That's the postformer, yeah.
That's great.
Trying to
Yeah.
get this right.
And they were like,
I
she's
love
a real
post-forming.
piece of work and you shouldn't let her preform at your venue. It's not good for you.
And then it's host forming.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The booker and the owner are like, well, what's going on? Because she's like here, and they don't seem to be chasing her out with pitchforks, right? So the guy who booked the show, the guy who booked the show was like, well, this seems like they're having like a personal problem here. Like this doesn't involve us. Like everything's fine here. Everyone's at peace. Everybody's happy. Everyone's laughing. Everyone's having drinks. I think we don't have a dog in this fight. The owner agrees. Like I think we let this go because you guys are having your beef. Have your beef.
Left.
Right? But wait,
She waits
there's
for it.
more.
What?
Now, Dad, poopy
Caca.
caca poopy
I was
caca.
figuring
The one
that.
that has
The original,
cars in the
the cars in the boat in
lots
the
of
deli.
money.
Yeah, son of Mima
No, it wasn't in California.
starts
I don't know.
starts I guess stalking my Facebook page. I guess they've been stalking me on social media, unbeknownst to me, because I'm just out here living my life, right? Oh,
They're
100%.
probably watching the show right now.
Yeah, I hope so.
To continue.
I'm the cunt.
Shout out to all the cockapoo-poos.
Don't.
The whole family. Okay.
No.
It'd be rude
So-
if I wasn't watching it. She's
No,
talking.
you can't, but just
Okay.
computer.
So,
I watch the screen.
unbeknownst to me,
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Stop.
Dad Poopy Caca
Is this about? Oh, here. So you know I care.
tracks down Mike through my Facebook page.
Oh boy, he's like, what
now
happened to me now? I'm
He's threatening.
Stuck.
He's threatening me at Mike, talking about.
What the hell they doing?
Oh my God, they're back there. That's the meatballs.
That's the
It's the meatballs. We're getting meatballs. It's the cockapoopos.
It's coming down to
It's
it.
the poopy cockas.
Ah! Okay, go ahead.
So now what are they
I
doing?
don't know her.
Talking about. I know where her office is in Garden City.
Stop. Stop.
And
All right, this is creepy.
Wait, hold on. But I moved my. I'm not going to say from where,
No.
where I moved it to, but I moved my office 2 years ago from Garden City to a different city. No gardens.
No garden
No
in the
garden
city.
in the
There's
city.
no gardens there.
Um,
It's just cement.
It was a lot of rent. I'm not gonna lie. Overhead was high, and I wanted to scale it down because it
The
wasn't
rent is-
necessary.
the rent is too damn
Rent
high.
is too damn high, so we had to scale it
Ah,
down. But that's
tell
okay.
me about it.
No, that's neither here nor there. So listen, if the poopy cockas want to go to my old office and like storm the old office that I used to rent, I feel bad for whoever's in there, but have at it. Then they said that they knew my boss.
What boss? Exactly.
They know my boss apparently, so I wish I knew my boss.
What, did you have a job when you were a teenager? I mean, you
I
had
did.
work somewhere.
I've worked.
I see you probably
They've
have a
known- yeah,
boss.
I've
Okay,
had
so this is getting a
bosses.
little like a little scary. Like
So
the
it's kinda
ID channel
stalkerish.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. And now of course, like now it's
This isn't
it's
even
like
a Halloween episode.
I know, but now it's like 2 dudes it's two dudes, so they're like threatening to like, you know, I'm gonna beat you up. No, I'm gonna beat you up. No, I'm gonna beat you up. And like,
They're gonna beat you.
yeah, no, they're like, you know, oh well, you know, say that to
Oh.
my face. Oh, come, you know, whatever. So they're doing a lot of that, but like in between, there's a lot of like, I'll find her, and I know where I can find her, and there's a lot of like threats
He's
going
lucky
on.
he's not in Cali. She would have.
Yeah, so at this point, I get sent the screenshots, all of them, and I'm like, I think I gotta go to the cops,
Fair.
right? Like,
Fair.
like I wasn't going to, but I think I gotta
No,
I
they're
think
a
I
little
gotta pump the
psychotic.
brakes
You don't
on
know
this.
these
Yeah.
days anymore.
Well,
Come on.
Did we pump?
Well, I have to. Unfortunately, by the time I decided to go, I was, you know, with people that probably shouldn't go to the station and
You
hear
were with
all
child.
the. Yeah, I was with child.
Good night, ladies.
And
Early morning
so
tomorrow.
I'm
Good
just gonna
night.
go. I'm just gonna head over in the morning, and be like, "Hey, can you get these poopy cacas to calm down? Like, they gotta calm. They gotta, you know."
You did invite one of them to come find you, though.
What?
I did, but they were already coming.
That's
Wait.
fair.
They were already coming when I said, "All right, well, come find me." Now,
Yeah, listen, it's all sorry.
but the thing is, like, like,
Wait,
was that a
who-
lot?
who
That I was
was
like,
it?
"Well, come find me. You want to come?
No, no, that's
come
fair.
find me."
That's fair. I
Come
think
at
if-
me, bro.
I think if she did come find you and she actually found you, she'd be like this.
And maybe that's what's back there.
Could you
Okay.
jack her?
Hold on, but wait,
No.
there's more.
No, there is not.
Yes,
There's
there
no
is.
way there could be more.
So
I
the
never-
original poster, her boyfriend.
That's what we should have called the episode.
But wait, there's more.
Why
Yeah.
couldn't she tell
Oh my
us?
god.
She never
Oh my
comes
gosh.
up with a name.
I
You're
came
the
up with
only
a
one
name
that comes
today.
up
It
with-
was just-
You
we called
never
it-
come up with a name.
I did today. I said call
Never.
it a spicy meatball. It's a
And
these
he didn't
people
put
are
it. You're right.
spicy
You're right.
meatballs.
It's Bobby's fault. Bobby.
Right.
Go ahead.
So
How you fucked up?
He's the spicy meatball.
Anyway, go
then I get a call from this girl's boyfriend who had already messaged me, right? And said like, "Hey, listen, like I know these people, but I'm not like signing off on anything they say. They're acting crazy." Now, the poopy cacas are threatening the original poster and her boyfriend, talking about they're gonna have problems if they don't somehow make these Yelp reviews get taken down.
I feel like we're in the
And
game
they're like-
Clue.
What do they have to do with it?
That's what I'm saying, because they're like, so
If
what are
this
we?
fucking idiot who owns a business didn't fucking make a post, who does that?
By the way,
Did you know I work at a car dealership?
yes.
There are plenty of people I would love to make a post about. I would love it. I bite my fucking tongue, which is why I do stand up, because then I can say whatever. I want.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. Me
But
too.
when you own a business, you shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah. Like, why would you be messaging me from your business?
So he deserves everything. he
From
gets.
your business.
Yeah, so-
That's bad.
So now he's like,
Even
you
I know that.
So now he's like messaging these people, starting a fight with them, threatening them that they're gonna have problems if they don't, I don't know, come over here and like twist my arm and make me call Mike and be like, please take the Yelp, they've got me
They're
hostage,
outside,
take the
we
take
gotta,
the Yelp
like-
review down.
So all Mike did was go on there and say this is what was said to somebody.
I think he said their meatballs sucked.
Do they suck?
I assume. I
Dang.
think they're preformed.
They may be. And
I assume they're preformed.
I think when somebody makes food, you can, the feeling comes through in the food. So there's probably some angry meatballs. They probably
Oh,
don't taste
there's
that
that's
good.
what I'm saying. That's a spicy
Yeah.
meatball. If
They're
you've been
They're
ordering,
an angry meatball.
if
Like
you've
an
been
angry-
ordering from Mima's House of Meatballs in Floral Park, you're gonna get like agita.
So if it was inside out, it'd be like the little angry dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that.
And then
One cries.
then I decided to like take a look at this guy. I told you, right? Like I go take a look at this guy who decided to call everybody fat and like, you know, they're calling everyone fat and whatever,
Here
whatever.
it comes.
Mhm.
He looks like a
Bro.
meatball?
He's a spicy meatball.
Really?
Yeah,
He
a
look
spi-
like a meatball?
Yeah,
Little
he's got
He looking like a meatball.
he's got a nice rack, first of all. He's got a solid rack. Like
Wowzers.
he's got nice
It
moves.
probably lets him hang.
Like, you
He's
know,
got
like
nice moves.
nice moves. Definitely
Not moves,
moves.
but moves.
And then, you know, they're his and Nita bro, because they're supported by his belly.
Yeah, they're double Fs.
Yeah, so like he just,
It's a
you know,
G.
so like I said, he's an ample man for him to be.
You look in the back like I got them?
Yeah, he's an ample man to be calling other people fat. But so now he's threatening the people who have no dog in this fight. All this chick did was post something, let the thing unfold, saw that it was getting out of line, took the whole thing down, and now the cockapoopos
For spicy meatballs.
are coming at them sideways, threatening them.
I don't
So my
know, man.
question to you guys is, do I let it go?
call
or do I
911.
file the report on the cockapoopos?
What was the last message from one of them?
Today to the couple, the comedy couple,
What was the last message to you?
yesterday.
And
What
did
would it say?
That was the one from the Mama Meatball. I'm coming to your show.
We should go visit
File.
his shows
File.
or
File.
pop
File.
out
Okay.
at his business. That's what Miles said.
Miles, you're right.
Let's go.
The
Who's got the van?
cockapoopos would show up and meatball up their business.
Why don't we just take meatballs and start throwing them mixed with caca?
Well, that's the meatballs
Dog
you get
poop?
from that place. They're already mixed with caca.
We don't
I
want to
think.
give them good meatballs.
No, you don't want to
We'll
get the
just
good
do-
meatballs.
Like
you can
we'll,
get some.
we'll
you
take
can
the
get some
caca
preformed
and
meatballs.
make them into meatballs.
Get a
with
preformed
gloves.
meatball.
I would
right?
say we have gloves.
So,
Let's do it.
my question, happy viewers, is what kind of a dummy do you have to be to send threatening messages from your business to get your wife involved, to get your dumb kid involved who's like, a younger person, probably like under 20, right? Like, you're sending threatening messages to me. Now, I think everything's hilarious.
I know.
But I am also a lover and a fighter. Like, what if your dipshit daughter comes over? Like, what if I know like Krav Maga or something, and now I rip her dipshit head off her body, and now
Wait,
what?
What? If you know who?
Krav Maga, it's a.
What is that?
Bobby!
Oh, Maddie, I vote file a report to
Bobby, you there?
CYA in case anything happens. What's
I just sent you a link. Can you play it? I just sent you a link. Can you play it?
a link?
It's in Messenger.
But what kind of dummy do you have to be to do that? Like, why would you do all this craziness?
Because they're dumb people in this world.
File. I can't just play a link on the show.
Yeah, but it's a YouTube thing. You can't put that.
Oh, I like
I
your shirt.
thought you could do
again, too.
anything.
If I can save it, I can.
You
do
think
it.
he's like a magician?
He is a magician.
Well, sort of. Yeah, he's like on the borderline.
All right, well, Bobby messed up my plan.
Oh.
Anyway,
It's okay.
So
File
yeah, so
report.
this is like so I guess I kind of got ahead of myself because this is like obviously gonna be like my cunts of the week are gonna be the entire Poopy Caca family,
yeah, that's what I was saying. You
And
started
you know
off
what?
with your cunts.
including Meemaw. But
So-
no, you know what? Not including
is
Meemaw.
it fair? Can I say-
I feel like if Meemaw was here, she would be like, "Let it go, dummies. What are you doing?"
I think you should file it.
Yeah?
Dead
Yeah?
ass.
Okay.
Because I've been in some shit before, and people are very, very scary, and they will do bad things, and I don't want that to happen to you.
Exactly. Because then we gotta like.
Then we gotta fill
gotta
your
find a whole new
seat.
host?
It's like, come on.
No. We gotta go fuck shit up.
Oh, that? Oh, shoot.
We could be like Ben Affleck.
Well,
and
I
Jenny
started
Renner.
physical therapy. I have some strength now.
You building up the upper body strength?
Yeah, in the
Alright,
pool
well,
with the old
I tell you,
ladies.
We'll go. You just stand there and look me, and I'll do the rest.
I'll just be like, you don't want to fuck with me. I'm the lesbian. And they're like, but I got her.
Don't fuck around.
We got the
poopy cockas.
Colombian.
Don't fuck
We
around.
got the
poopy
tough bitch,
cockas.
and then we got the one that's like, I'm very weak right now, so I'm just gonna pass the torch to this.
Don't let these titties fool you.
But
I'm wearing
yeah.
So I'm not wearing a bra though. I'll wear a bra if we're gonna rumble.
Long story short,
Fucking
happy
jealous. Why you
viewers,
gotta rub
the
it in?
world is a weird place.
That's the one we're in.
The world's a weird place because I'm like, really? I'm making fun of people with maxi pads on their ears and throwing out hilarious, like, what do you call it? What are you, like keywords that they use at them? We're clearly making fun of you, and this is going to spin you so out of control.
Well, that's what happens with snowflakes.
Yeah.
I thought we were the snowflakes.
No, we're not. Though.
Wait, who's the snowflake?
Republicans.
Republicans are definitely snowflakes.
Trump
Then what? They
supporters.
call us what? Sheeps?
No, they call us sheep
project.
too, and they call us
What else
snowflakes.
do they call us?
They project. Snowflakes, sheeple.
No, they're the snowflakes. We're
No,
the
but they
sheep.
call us.
They call us snowflakes
these
too.
things. But what they're doing is projecting. Something's going on back there.
I'm telling you, it's the poopy cockas. They're
Somebody's
here.
remodeling, or
They
someone's
found me.
getting a freaking war going on.
It's the poopy cockas.
Okay.
But can you imagine hating me this much, and the whole time that
No,
you're
not
but I'm
that
saying-
much.
But I'm saying
Like
the
a
whole
little,
time,
but not like. I'm kidding.
the whole time, the whole
There
time.
was a time I didn't like you.
Me too. When I
I'm
first
so
met you.
nice.
When you,
Why?
All right, we're not
when
gonna
you
go.
called me a ringer.
You
A
were
ringer?
a ringer. I
What's a
stand by
ringer?
it.
I was 1 year in the
Listen,
in the comedy
what's a
thing.
ringer?
A ringer is like you never like so. A ringer is like when you like so
Let's say you're doing a contest and like it's all beginners, and then somebody comes in that pretends to be a beginner and whoops everybody's ass.
Like
You
she
did that?
Yes,
No.
she did.
Oh, that's
yes,
fucked
she
up.
did. Yes,
Okay,
she
you
did.
can't do that. That's why I don't
It's
enter
not- it wasn't-
contests
it wasn't
because
my-
I would
Tanya,
never do that to the
it wasn't
sad
my
people.
contest. I was like a year. Thank you. I was like a year in.
She
I
was
just-
already headlining.
What?
You can't do that. No, I'm with
She
you.
was already
You can't do
headlining.
that.
She was already She was already headlining. She was already destroying rooms. And then she
can't
comes
go in there like
and then
that.
she like sidles into the contest with people who've been
Look at
doing.
me. She's like,
With people who are like, oh, I'm 3 open mics in, and she's like, that's cool. Levels the room, right? And then just leaving bodies of open mic comics everywhere she goes.
I barely won.
bodies
compared to
hit the
other guy.
floor.
Who's a big white guy?
All of them.
what?
Yeah, we're all big white guys. You're right, actually.
Wait, so you destroyed all the
Yeah,
big
every time she
white
goes in,
dudes,
there's just
bro.
open mic comic bodies littered everywhere. She just freaking levels them. They're just dead. It's like nuclear. She goes nuclear. Everyone,
I haven't performed.
all
in
the
a
bodies
month.
are like this.
Wait,
And
like
I
they're
got
all
2 shows
burns.
this Saturday in New Jersey. That's the only.
Okay, but
Wait, so you did that to these poor freaking little mediocre
Yeah,
fucking
I
fuck
destroyed their
bags.
dreams.
That's
Yeah,
They
terrible.
Were, they
You
were
can't
in the next
do that.
They were in the next contest 3 months later.
Yeah, but then it's like whatever the person posts like, oh, you know, like our you know our
See,
queen.
I even have
you
the
know, like
decency
our,
not to do
Our
that.
queen comedy, you know, whatever. Like, and I'm like, girl, you know you're wrong. You know
So
you're
that's what a
wrong.
ringer
Yeah,
is?
a
That's
ringer.
what
I'm
that...
like, you know you're wrong.
So
for what
you're
you
not a
did to all
bringer,
those-
you're a ringer.
Yeah.
They took the B off
I'm
because
like,
you're just
you
a
know
ringer.
you're wrong for what you did to all those little baby comics. You just went in and murdered them. You Godzilla stomped on all those little comics.
Killed
Godzilla
all those little
stomped on that shit.
Padawans.
Yeah, you just
Little
went in
Padawans.
and you just
You
stomped-
wanted to do that. You knew what you were
just
doing.
stomped all over them.
I
You
wouldn't
just
even get-
went
I
in.
wouldn't
You were
even
like,
do the contest.
That's not her being mean to you. That's her being like, yo, you
Yeah.
really...
you were like Godzilla. Like, you were like, oh, what did she say? Dracarys. You went and burned all of them. And I'm like, that's so mean.
But
That's
then
so
we-
mean.
but then we got
All
over
the
it.
bodies that you
we
left
got
behind, you didn't have to do
Okay,
all
no,
that to
that's
them.
Yeah,
You didn't have to
I-
do
I
them
walked
so
in-
dirty.
I walked in
Yeah.
the room for the contest, and all the comics were like,
And then she won the contest.
Yeah,
I was up there, all the comics, I was like this.
yeah.
She knows what she did, Carla. You're right. That's not you being mean to her.
And you know, it's the funny
You don't
thing
do
is
that.
she's like, I never did anything to you. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but you killed all those comics, didn't you?
Exactly, but when I
You
was
just murdered all of them. You
when I was
murdered
done-
all the little baby comics.
During my set,
And
it
she
was
probably
like-
went like in the beginning, way before all the other ones came after. So she's like, let's put the headliner on first, and then kill the rest.
At the end of my set.
It's just,
Wow,
she
you're probably
murders all
someone's
these-
cunt of the week right now.
Yeah, oh,
like I
that-
remember that day.
yeah,
So-
that
She did that. to
that
us.
week they were like,
That was pre-COVID, that was like 4 fucking years ago, and look what it did for me. Exactly.
What?
Nothing.
oh, well, I can't speak to what the contest was going to do for you. All I know is that you leveled it. You just, it was not, all the comics, okay, it's done. It was like Vesuvius. They were all like in stone, like, no, you know, they just
Emily's
all-
like, stage time is stage time.
It just erupted.
I just
you
exploded
just
like a
erupted on them,
volcano.
I exploded like a volcano. They
Or
gave me the
jizzed all over
crown.
the crowd.
They
You were,
gave
like,
me the
building
crown.
up like a
Yep.
13-year-old boy that was like, where's the sock?
What?
You're a sick bitch.
I don't know why I thought of that. I am, and that's why I.
Can we talk about something happier?
That is happy. You blew.
Someone,
Yeah.
please bless me with someone to feed my kids. Listen,
I
look
don't
up
know. That might be
Mama's,
part of the
Mama's
cuckoo.
Mima's House of Meatballs.
Yeah, I think
Probably-
somebody-
You almost
yeah.
said it, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, it was
No,
close.
no, no. I think it's a part of. Yeah, they.
Like those seem like
Anyway.
really nice people that they would donate the crappy food.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah.
It's
So-
a meatball. Okay,
so
go on.
so all that happened. Other
All
than,
that happened.
Other than that, it's a little late in the show to ask this, but did you have a decent weekend?
I had the
Other-
best time.
What
I
did
didn't
you-
know because I didn't know that there were forces brewing.
Forces.
Yeah, like the meatballs and the poopy cacas. I didn't realize that they were all conspiring.
She was in Spaceballs.
Yeah, but we
I
were at
mean,
Fin Fest and
meatballs.
there was
Yeah,
no, there was
that's
no
what I'm saying.
meatballs.
There was none of that. There was like, but they
There
didn't
was
know.
good chicken fingers.
They were good chicken fingers. They were
excellent.
really good chicken fingers.
Good job.
We had the best time. We had a good time at FinFest.
Yep.
I had a good time that night.
Yeah,
I
you
went
were
to
there?
a concert at Pier
Where'd you
17
guys
the
go
night
when
before.
Oh, you went to go see
Again,
OAR?
they're hanging out
fucking
with
tell
us.
I didn't know you were into. First
Yes!
of all,
Yes!
Keegan has such a hard on for OAR that anytime there's a show, then I'm gonna invite you.
You're watching OAR and I'm watching She's the Man. listening to OAR's music in
Hilarious.
the
I just.
movie. I love that movie.
And
I
where
know.
was
I really
I?
liked it.
Great
Yeah. What?
And where was I? I was invited.
You're invited next time. I
Next
want to go
time.
see them though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When they
Oh,
come back
next
around,
time.
that was
Do
fun.
you know who OAR is?
Yes.
What song do they sing? Anyone. Pick one.
They opened for freaking recently that I saw,
Okay, you're
and I didn't want to go
Dolls.
inside and see.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh.
That was last year. That was
I
last
was
summer.
there in August of last year.
Anyway,
to see
good
Goo Goo
band.
Dolls.
We have to go.
Good band, fun band, great concert. Now I'm not
It's
like
alright.
I'm
I
not a
went
fan of a
without you
jam
guys.
band. But so this is as jam bandy as I can get. This is my limit of jam
Yeah,
bands.
yeah, but they're good though.
They're good, yeah, but as I'm saying, but this is my limit. Like I can't really do like I would die at a Fish concert.
So I was watching She's the Man
You
with
would-
a couple of girls from work, and we were commenting on how Amanda Bynes used to be like a normal, functioning human being.
Yeah,
And
man,
now
she
she
And
looks
now,
looks
like
through it.
now she's
botched.
in Mima's family.
She looks
Fucking
botched
psycho.
out.
Yeah,
yo, she's
something
crazy.
went wrong with something.
Yeah, what
went.
happened with her? Like she's just like snapped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what happens in Hollywood.
Like, she
Maybe
had a
she got touched
psychotic
by
break,
Pete
right?
Diddy.
Yeah, she had a psychotic. I mean, I don't know, but I think I don't know what happened to her,
Oh,
but
you think Pete Diddy did it?
She
It was
maybe
not
did
good.
it. Maybe
Did he?
did he?
I mean,
did
it was
something.
probably it was the other guy. It was Dan Schneider, because she was a
Who's
Nickelodeon
that?
person.
She's
The
another
guy,
bad
the weird
girl.
producer who like they say is like obsessed with like children's feet and like was definitely touching kids. You
Is
didn't
he
see
a
it?
priest?
Okay,
Is he a
that's
priest?
awkward.
No, you should. Oh crap! Somebody in the comments help me out. What's the name of that Netflix special about Dan Schneider and all the Nickelodeon
No,
kids?
it's on HBO Max.
Oh, is it HBO Max? What's it
on
called?
set.
Quiet on set. Quiet on
Quiet on
set.
Set.
Yeah, yeah.
I've yet to watch
Yeah.
that, but I heard a
It's
lot
creepy.
of things. It's fucked up.
It's
yeah.
creepy.
That's what the Nickelodeon.
Yeah, like all the kids.
It's about
the
all the kids.
I
Nickelodeon
used to
TV
watch
shows.
it. You can't do that on television.
Yeah,
That was the best
not
show with the
that.
slime.
I
That
don't
was
know. And you get water.
were-
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Hey,
slime-
Alistair.
that was in
The
Canada
blood.
though. They were getting touched here in California. In Canada, they were doing all right.
Alanis Morissette was on that show.
Yeah, but that was that was the Nickelodeon people having it go on in Canada. They were okay.
Of course, Canada was okay.
Over here in California, people were getting touched up.
Wasn't Dave Coulier like banging Alanis Morissette? And she was like,
Yes,
12,
that's
he was,
what
like 20?
that's what you ought to know. That's who you ought to knows about.
Really.
Stop.
Cut
I
it
was just
out.
at that concert.
Cut it out. It's
I go to
about- yeah.
concerts too.
My mouth was open.
I know. I must put my tongue in
Exactly. Heather.
Heather.
That was an accident.
there. Oh, that's the elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So,
yes, outside of that,
okay.
the weekend was amazing. I had the best weekend.
We
I had
did,
so
yeah.
much fun.
Me too. I went in the water again.
Yeah,
I went to doctors.
it was a beautiful
I
weekend.
think Kathy's gonna have an even better weekend this weekend.
Yes, this weekend's gonna be
I'm
amazing.
going to Virginia.
And every weekend after that, I think.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, and we're gonna be so cute.
All of us.
Oh my
Hell
God,
yeah.
forever
We're
and
all
ever.
gonna be so
Okay,
cute.
absolutely.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I'm
you
so
guys are
Well,
gonna
she's
have
in my
you.
she's in my town.
I know.
We're gonna be gym buddies. It's
Yep.
gonna be awesome.
The hair parties are gonna be at your house now.
Fine, by
Yeah,
me.
the hair party's gonna be at her house
I'm down.
or Heather's herself.
Oh yeah, Heather's house.
True. I got a nice pad.
Yeah,
I got a maxi
she
pad.
does. A
You got
maxi
one
pad on your ear.
We were just.
Do not laugh.
Can you hear me?
Don't laugh. If you see somebody with a
Roger
maxi
that.
pad on their ear,
Aw, she
do
wrote, "I
not
love you
laugh.
guys."
We love you too.
Roger that.
Don't laugh because they will threaten your life
With bad meatballs.
with bad meatballs, and then they will say that you're like trying to rape them or something, which is weird. That's a weird direction to go in, right?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, like, why
if
that?
somebody tried to
Why
rape me,
that?
I would probably sound like that.
And I would sound like. I don't know. I just
More
picked a
more
random
like
one.
this. Wrong hole.
Wrong hole.
Anyway, rape,
Yeah,
is,
so
rape is
the-
not funny.
So it wasn't
No.
the weekend. It was really the week that started off weird because I was like,
So you
unbeknownst
ended
to
on
me,
a-
all this shit was going on. I didn't even know about it until yesterday. So thank God, because like it would have ruined
Oh,
my weekend.
shit.
It would have ruined my weekend, but instead I had an amazing weekend.
I wouldn't let it ruin it anymore.
I just probably would have been like, what
I
the
went to a
hell's
pool
going
party
on?
on Sunday.
Ooh, yeah,
I can't
know
even
spoke
swim.
to you.
Yeah.
You can't swim.
She said
we
this
gotta
last
fix
time.
this.
I don't
we gotta
understand.
Fix this.
But they
I
have
had
a-
this
But they have a
conversation.
sand volleyball court. I played. So there's these there were how many of the there was 5, there was 4 and 3. There was 7 kids, all in their 20s. One was 30. 5 of them were from Spain, tennis instructors, tan fucking bodies. They're like, "Do you want to play volleyball?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to play volleyball." So I play volleyball, and my 48-year-old
Where
ass
was this place?
diving in the sand.
Where was this place?
This is at my coworker/friend's house.
Look, see, now you're getting jealous.
So,
because you
so
I'm
did
saying,
it.
like,
they got a volleyball court.
Because
right
they
there.
have a sand
Yeah,
volleyball
they
court
do,
and a
they do.
pool. These people
So-
got this
so
is the money, honey.
keep the sand in the pool?
I dove in and hit the ball, right? And I had some great serves, and I still have sand in the crack of my ass.
You have sand in places that sand should not be.
Yeah, it's
You have
damn
sand
true.
in your crack for how many days now? Why?
3 days.
Why did you not wash it?
No, I washed the
I
crabs.
washed the crabs
I
out
I
of my
feel
butt.
like every
I
time
washed it, but they're like a couple of kernels or grains, not kernels.
I feel like every time I go to the beach,
Zippity-doo.
I end up with sand like in my ears that never
Yeah,
comes
and the
out.
hair.
And in my hair.
And you just play with it the whole time.
You play, oh,
Look at
look.
My cute mouse.
She's
Telling us
telling
to
us
zip
to
it.
zip.
Let me stay with you.
We only have to not zip it for 9 more
We only
minutes.
have 9 minutes.
Okay,
9 minutes. Go, go, go.
Can you make it 40,
You have my phone.
40 more hours?
40 more hours. Go, don't zip it
What?
for 40
We
hours.
can do 40 more hours.
I think we can do 40
I
hours.
believe I can block my
Juliana. Juliana, stop.
Heather,
She's been on this show like
I
7
believe
times
I
already.
can also block Emily.
That works for me because I don't
Right.
feel so hot today.
I
So
can
Heather,
also
can we get a
block
commitment?
Kathy.
Can we get it? Can we get a commitment
Stop
to
that.
have you on the
Go
show
back
next
now.
week?
Who?
Heather.
Ooh, Heather. Oh, I'm not on the show next week, guys.
Why?
I'm in Costa Rica, remember?
Oh,
That's why I remember I
dang.
was like, you were like, oh, let's all go help Heather move. And I was like, I'll be out of town that weekend. I'll
and
be
then she's
flying
not
back
gonna
on
be here.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'll be flying back on Tuesday.
yeah. Last time you were flying
so
back on
Heather-
Tuesday.
We have an empty seat. If you come.
Wait, what's the drum roll? That's not a drum roll, is it?
Yes, that's true.
Will she come?
I don't know. Will she?
Because Carla's gonna bounce.
She's gonna be like Tigger.
Yeah, I'm fleeing the country because I think the poopy cacas are coming for me.
Oh gosh.
Well, we all might be fleeing the country in November if that's the
But
case.
right now, I gotta escape the poopy cacas.
Wait, oh darn, I think we're gonna have COVID. Yo, that is.
Oh,
Fucked
that's
up.
rude.
Wait, why would you say that?
Well, mostly because she's dating you.
All right, I was at the pulmonologist yesterday, and he asked me when the breathing thing started, and I was like, well, after COVID. He's like, how many times have you had it, and when did you have it? I'm like, I don't know. My friends think I had it like 12 times, but it's not true. And he thinks my lungs are fine.
You and Tim Saliani, man, you guys are like neck and neck for getting COVID. You've gotten every variant.
No.
You're like,
Smoking
I got.
cigars. He's playing golf.
And
I
he
know.
thinks, he's like, you know what? He's like, I think you're fine, but for peace of mind, maybe you should get blood work to make sure there's no blood
Wait,
clots.
time out.
I
Time
said
out,
I have
time
blood
out.
clots because I have
Whoa,
my
whoa,
period.
Whoa, whoa. Your doctor thinks you're fine? You should
Has
see
he
that
met you?
motherfucker for malpractice. He don't know shit.
Has
You're
he?
fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
And then I had a hearing test this morning.
If you're fine, I'm
Heather,
superhuman.
Heather'll get mad because I didn't go to my doctor appointment.
Ooh,
What?
now she knows.
I had a hearing test this morning, but I didn't go because I didn't hear my alarm clock. No, I really didn't go. I just didn't go because I didn't want to go.
Ba-dum-bum.
No, I really had one, but I didn't want to go because I'm annoyed. I don't want to keep going to these doctors.
Well,
Enough is
how
enough.
are you going to resolve your stuff if you don't go to the doctor?
Because I could hear fine. I could hear.
Then why are you going to the? Well, not apparently not. You didn't hear your alarm.
That part was a joke.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna go into the contest now and blow them all out the water.
See what the fuck you started?
Mm-mm.
That was 4 years ago.
Oh, it was 4 years ago. Forget that. That was COVID.
But it's still.
Kathy, Emily, Carla, you're
Kathy-
the best. Good night. Good night, Ann.
Good
night.
night. You're the best.
So, guys,
Yes.
6 minutes and 40 seconds.
6 minutes and 40 seconds. Who are yours? See you next Tuesdays of the week.
Well, we clearly know hers.
yeah, you guys. I'm saying I
Mine
took like
keeps
50 minutes to talk about mine.
That's true.
Mine's remaining the same. Besides the person who polluted out their car, which I want to ram them in the ass.
What does that mean?
They threw things out the window. I don't like that. Why can't you just keep it in a bag?
What
in
if
your
it's
car?
like? What if it's like
food?
like orange peels and
No,
apple core?
that's
Orange
different.
peels, that's fine.
If it's biodegradable, I understand, but this shit wasn't. It was
Because
a
my mom
fucking
got
bottle.
mad at me one
But I-
time. I used to like eat apples in the morning, and I used to open my window like on the southern
To the
state,
core?
and I used to freaking chuck it.
Yeah,
and
I've done that.
One day I tell mom like back up, you don't want to chuck this apple. And she's like, you're disgusting. How'd you do that? I'm like, no, like I'm like watch like 40 years from now, this is all gonna be an apple orchard, and people are gonna be like, these are Carla's apples. Like every day she would chuck an apple.
Do you know if you
And
eat all
at
the
the end
seeds?
of the year,
it's
that's what I'm saying. I'm
cyanide.
like, at the end of the year, like, you know, all these little apple saplings are there. And then, like, 40 years from now, it's just going to be a giant orchard. And people are going to be like, these
This
are
is Carla's
apples.
orchard.
Yeah.
So, like, when people go pumpkin picking and apple picking, they're going to have Carla's picking apples.
There'd be crab apples.
But I heard, bless you,
Thank you.
that there are, if you eat a certain amount of seeds from the apple, I learned
Oh yeah,
this
you'll
today.
get sick.
It's cyanide.
But you know how many you have to
Because I
eat?
was
Like,
talking
a lot.
about putting cyanide in my manager's drink.
So you eat a lot. Ooh. She just confessed to a crime.
So if I just give him a lot of apples.
What are you, a poopy caca? What's wrong with you? Don't say that.
Give me apple seed martini. Anyway, so my cunt of the week. Cunts?
Yeah, I mean,
Cunts.
they can be in a group.
Come
are,
on.
Are Trump supporters.
Again, I mean, it's
No,
like,
no, supporters.
but it's all of them all the time. Like
Yeah.
that's everybody.
Well,
Exactly.
JD Vance is the real
Because
cunt.
this guy is saying you're never gonna have to vote again. Just vote this time. You saw that, right?
Yeah, and then they're on
what?
board. They're like, yeah,
on board,
good,
they're on board,
good,
they're on board,
yay.
they're on board. They're perfectly fine taking people's rights away. And if you're backing him, you're actually anti-freedom. You're
Yeah.
anti-American.
Yeah.
They used to call liberals commies, but they're the communists. Putin apologists. Freaking, Kim Jong-un loves me, whatever the fuck.
Wonton soup. Love.
Yeah, whatever. So, like, that's fucking racist. But, like, this guy...
You're gonna get us canceled.
This
What's wrong
guy,
with you?
This guy is so
Poopy caca.
anti-American, right? Vote for me, Christians. Vote for me this one time.
And then you don't have to
you-
vote ever again
Because
in your
we're
life.
gonna
It's
fix
so
it.
great.
It's going to be so good. And then the
No.
Republican lawmakers instead of saying, no, that's not what he meant. No, that's not what they got excuses for this guy. They kept saying, Biden's too old. Biden's the oldest person to be president. He's too old. Biden's out. Trump's the oldest person. Now Democrats say he's too old. Republicans say, that doesn't matter. Can we cut this shit?
And I'm a childless cat woman.
Can we cut this shit? No.
You know, I do. I agree with what you're saying. Also, because like it's so funny. I have bad allergies, guys. I don't have any cats.
Well, I do, and
No.
he hates me,
I'm
I
saying,
guess.
but I have a poodle because she's hypoallergenic, so I can't
Yeah,
have
she
cats.
doesn't make anyone
She
itch.
So
She likes to fight, though.
she does love
She's
to fight.
feisty,
She
yeah.
likes to.
No, she likes to play.
She likes
No,
to
no,
play
we-
and
we-
fight.
we-
Yeah,
we're
she was
fighting.
going at it.
We're fighting.
But so I'm just like I'll post whatever I post that is in line with my feelings. And then all these people like start like, oh, that's because you're a childless cat lady and you'll die alone because no one will ever marry you and you'll never have children. And I'm like,
You have a dog and kids.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I don't even. I have a dog and
you have
children.
a dog and children, so you're not.
I'm a
me,
childless
childless cat
dog
lady.
woman. I'm the exact opposite of what
Opposite,
you're
yes.
saying. Like I'm a child full.
So JD Vance would actually love you.
Yeah, I'm a child food poodle,
Oh yeah,
poodle woman.
he would love her.
Yeah.
I don't
He'll
like
hate
him
us.
so much. I'm
No,
guessing.
he's
Actually, no.
I mean, let's be honest. He hates white people, hillbillies especially.
like here's the thing. I don't believe that you should assault furniture without its consent. So I do kind of have a problem with people who are homosexuals. Like if you're gonna assault, I don't think that's like it goes against God. Not okay.
Homosexuals. I'm sorry, that deserves another one. Oh God.
And not to mention, this guy went from calling Trump America's Hitler, he's an opioid, all these things, and now he's slurping
Right.
his nuts.
Exactly. Like you know what?
He's slurping his nuts.
I'm saying be real.
Bless you.
Like bless you. Like
Bless you.
if you're gonna
Bless
if
you.
you're gonna bless you, if you're gonna hate
She's allergic
somebody,
to our talk.
hate them with your chest out. Like hate them the whole time.
With your chest
But now
out.
all of a sudden it's like, yeah, hate them with your chest out. Like good. Like hate them. But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he was this, he was that. Like you want to be my vice president?
Yeah.
Sure
Because
do.
they want power and they'll do anything for it. They have no spine.
I know it's really gross.
Jellyfishes, I tell you.
It's really gross.
Jellyfishes.
And he's saying all this stuff like how he grew up in Appalachia and he's this and he's that. But meanwhile, he grew up like middle income. He had
In
golf
Ohio.
lessons, went to Yale. He's a shillbilly. Like he's not real.
I just can't wait until election day and the results come in and Kamala wins. And all you hear from Trump supporters is this.
Also, Dolly Parton, childless, Catwoman.
Yeah.
I'm just like her. I got the
She is
rack.
Miley Cyrus's godmother. Isn't she?
Yes. But do godchildren count?
I don't know.
Hey, I have a
they're
godchild.
religious. They should. These are
Two.
the religious people.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, are you childless if you have a god?
No, I have a godson and a goddaughter.
Yeah, but I have 2 children.
Oh.
So I actually am not a
You have a cat?
childless. I don't.
You got a cat?
So again, we're childful. We're childful.
Yeah.
So we're not childless
We are
Catwomen.
full of child.
And you're
We're
like a-
full of
you're like
childs.
a big child sometimes.
I am a big kid.
So yeah, so she doesn't.
I'm a
So
Toys
we're
R Us
extra
kid.
childful.
Same.
Why? Because you have me,
Well, because I have
Oh.
children,
Oh.
I have godchildren, and we have you.
It's true.
and we have me.
So we have children, we have godchildren, and we have you. So we're so childful.
We also have a time limit, which we've reached.
All right, guys.
and we will, but not Carla. We'll see you next.
See you next
Are
Tuesday.
we gonna do
Tuesday.
this actually in sync like we always do?
All
We're
right.
gonna
So
do-
Okay.
we'll see you next Tuesday.